Beautiful people. Let's talk about a critical mistake that we often make as believers. All right, let's look at it together. It says it's hard to hear God's voice when you've already decided what you want him to say. Selah. Think about that. Let's look at the verse that I chose to connect with this. This is Psalm 25, 4 and 5. It says, show me the right path, O Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Lead me by your truth and teach me, for you are the God who saves me. All day long, I put my hope in you. All day long. A few years ago, I got a phone call from a friend, and he was having some difficulty in his marriage. And he tells me, he says, Cody, listen, I don't want to hear what the Bible has to say about this. And I kind of chuckled to myself and I thought, that's all I have to offer. That's all that I know to share with you is the truth that I know of the word, because I know that will make the situation better. But he didn't want to hear what the word had to say. What he wanted was for me to agree with what he wanted. He wanted me to agree with his stance in that situation. And that's what we often do. We want God to rubber stamp, approve our desires versus seeking him for the path, seeking him for the wisdom. We want him to say, Lord, do this for me. Not, Lord, is this what you want done in my life? Not, Lord, will you guide me and show me what you would have done in my life? It's, Lord, this is what I want. This is what I want you to want for me. Because it's hard to hear God when I've already made up my mind what I want him to say to me. So I keep hearing what I want to hear, right? Now, here's something I've learned in my experience with God, with my walk with God. When you have a big decision to make, this is my prayer. My prayer is always, Lord, if this is not what you want in my life, I want you to block it. I want you to make it hard for this to happen. If it's what you don't want in my life, don't let it be an easy flow. Don't let it happen so easily. Let it be something that I struggle for it to come to pass. And then don't give me peace. Because the decisions we make them and there's peace in our heart, oftentimes we are on the path that God would have us to be on. When we have peace in our heart with that decision. Because think about it. How many times have you made a choice where you stayed uneasy? You were losing sleep. You couldn't stay focused because, maybe I didn't do what God wanted me to do. But when you know that you've done exactly what God has instructed, there's a peace that comes over you that even if things don't flow the way you think they should, you did what God has instructed. But if you want to hear what God has to say for your life, you have to come to him as an empty vessel and let him fill you up. Let him pour into you. Don't come to him full and say, all right, here I'm presenting myself. This is what I'd like to see happen in my life. He can't move in your life. You've got to present yourself to him as an empty vessel. Again, look at it. Show me the right path, oh Lord. That means I know he knows the right path. Not, Lord, bless the path that I'm on. Show me the path you want me to take, right? Point out the road for me to follow. That means I trust that he knows the right road. Not, I'm going to travel down this road and then tell him, Lord, let this road be the right road once I'm on it. No, show me the right road. Lead me by your truth and teach me. You don't ask a person to lead you and teach you that you think you know more than. I recognize, Lord, I am ignorant of the things of God and I want to follow you. So will you please teach me and lead me with your truth? I put my hope in you all day. You're the one I lean on. You're the one I depend on. And because of that, I want to hear you tell me which way to go. I want to hear you tell me what I should do. Because if I come to him as an empty vessel with open ears and an open heart, God will speak to us every single time. And he will show us the path to take. And that path is a path that will lead us to everlasting life, that will lead us to an abundant life, that will lead us to living our very best life. and it will help us avoid a lot of the pitfalls of life. So I challenge you today. Today's your challenge, that anytime you have to make a decision, which you make them thousands of decisions a day, consult the Lord for his guidance. Not ask him to bless what you decided to do, but ask him to show you what you should do and then bless that as you obey him. That's my challenge for us today. All right. I pray that today's video has encouraged you. All right. I'm on a mission, guys, and I need your help. I have to reach as many people as possible to encourage them. That's my goal. That's my dream. That's my desire. Can't do it without you. So I want you to commit to doing something for me each and every time you watch a video. If it blesses you, click the thumbs up button beneath this video. Click that thumbs up button so that YouTube knows this is a video that has blessed me. Then I would love for you to start sharing the videos with others that you know need to hear the message that was shared with you. Share it on your Instagram, your social media, your Facebook. Share it everywhere you come into contact with others so that others will also have an opportunity to hear a word from the Lord and to grow in their spiritual lives as well. And if you do that for me, I will be eternally grateful so that we can continue to be a blessing to others. All right. Make sure you watch it, share it, and live it. Now let's get busy living the life. God bless you.